Now, students, you can see I managed to get all my rooms in, and by using a combination of the room tag, the room separator, and particularly that pick line is very handy. And the pick line would work on the outside of the plasterboard here or here, something like that. And that creates that separator if you're having difficulties in placing those tags. There's my first floor all done. They went in very easily, as I would expect this time around. And let's see. So if I go into my section 1, you can see now I can tag these rooms, turn the leader off, like so, like so, so, like so. Okay, so once that's done, it's done. Right, now when I'm finished with that, I can go back into VV on the keyboard and back down to my rooms down here. And sorry, rooms, not rooms, rooms. Turn off these two, apply, okay. And I'll do that for my ground floor as well. So it's view specific, as you can see. So interior fit and reference. Okay, so that's a really useful tool for that. Here's my room schedule now, and it's sorted by level. So I've got all my rooms in there, got all my areas there. I can do totals here as well. Presume you know how to do that. And if you don't, it is in formatting, is it? No. Cancel. It is in cancel. So itemize everything there, grand total. See that? Check. So I need to check that one, and then I need to go into the formatting in the area and say calculate totals. Now, so we've got 379 meters squared for all of our rooms there. So back to my ground floor plan here. Now, so this section is important, and I emphasize this as I did in first year, and I'm going to emphasize it to you again here now, the use of multi-category tags. So if I take our external wall as an example here, and I'll go into my edit type. Now, because I took this family from Kingspan, you can see that the description is somewhat filled out. I'm going to add to it. Kingspan quad core simulator fixed. All right, so that is my construction note insulated panel system fixed to mild steel rails as per engineers details if you don't particularly want to specify that. Now, so I've got that in there. That goes into the description. Now we're going to come down to the type mark, and this is the main wall. So I'm going to do WT_01. So that's my wall type 01. And then in the type comments here, I'm going to do so gray finish to insulated panels. So I use the type comments for just literally the finish, what you're looking at in the elevations, because we're going to use a particular multi-category tag for that one there. And then I'm not sure if you're doing assembly codes, but if you click into this box here, we should get access to the assembly codes, and they would have come as part, they would have come already uploaded into your template file that you created the project from. And we can do elements, products, or systems. Let's do systems. So wall and system barriers. framed wall system, panel wall systems, unit wall systems. Let's see what these are like. Not concrete, no, they're not that ones. So framed wall structures, aluminium wall framing systems, that's the one I'm going to pick there. Okay, now, so that gives me my assembly code and does a little assembly description there as well. Now, for every element in the project, you need to fill out type comments. You need to fill out the description. You need to fill out the assembly code and you fill out the type mark. And if you do that, then this is what happens. Okay, you can go into annotate and into multi-category tag, hit the drop-down box here, and there is the construction description and type mark. That's the one I'm going to use in the plan. You've got your elevation description only. You've got your type mark only. You've got your uniclass only. All right. So there are multi-category types for each of these. Now, all I got to do is tag this. All right. And then I'll just move it up and out here. I like the free end. Okay, and I'll tell you why, because it just allows you to do things. Cancel. Let's move this over to the side here. And then the free end means I can take that, I can straighten this up, and it just makes it look a lot more kind of professional that way. All right. Now, so what I'll do is another example of multi-category tag, and I'll just do the type mark only. And on this one, okay, let's do it down here. The wrong one. We'll do that again, multicat, and this type mark only. So you can see wall typo 1. And wherever I go and do that, I can get wall typo 1 on that. And then I'm going to go to an elevation here. South elevation. I'm kind of finished with the PDF now, so I can hide that or delete it. And again, I'll go to multi-category tag, and in this case, I'm going to do elevation description, and you can see grey finish to insulated panels, like so, and do the free end. Also, put a 20-degree filled arrow on that one as well. Okay, so that's that one there, and I can straighten that up. Now you can see that that has the finish only. So for any of those items, all right, windows, cappings, doors, walls, foundations, anything like that, let's go into a section here. Let's go into section 1. And again, I'm going to go back into multi-cat, and I'll do construction description and type mark, and okay, so there you go. There's my quad core. All right, and then I can do my tag only, type mark only. And so in section over here, there you go. So you don't need necessarily to be repeating that note all over the place if you've got the tag associated with it. And then the finish is used for the elevations only as well. So that is, if we wanted as well, I suppose, we can go down here and do the uniclass description. There you go. If it appears once the uniclass in there as well, you can do that too. Now, if you do that little exercise, foundation pad, header type. So let's fill out the description. Let's give it a type mark. It doesn't need a type comment in this because you're not going to see it in elevation. And an assembly description, you would be able to tag that in plan sections, elevations, and everything else like that. And it just helps things go on an awful lot quicker. And obviously the advantage is that if I change this note, it updates wherever that multi-category tag has been used. And when you get into a situation where you're doing a lot of revisions and things like that, that is absolutely invaluable. Okay, so that's multi-category tags. And I really, really want you to use those for your construction notes and your type marks and such like. Okay.